maybe maybe try a nice Skelby again. I'm gonna look at that other sheet that I did. Actually, where is that? What is that? Skelby. Skelby. Okay, I'm not opening anything that you don't need to see. Right, I'll do a quick BRB and I'm gonna set my stuff up and then I will be back and we'll start drawing. Okay, hello. How are we? How are we, chat? Oh, look, it's Skelby. I think I'm gonna Skelby. Let's Skelby. Let's Skelby a little bit. I was looking for some pose references actually. I kind of want to draw a more realistic again. I know I keep saying I don't want to, because it's too much fuzz, but it's so tempting. It's so tempting. So tempting. See, I like this one in the corner with the um eyeball pasties and the socks with the veins. let's see if I can make a new folder, not folder, let's make a new file and mess about and see what happens. That's her boyfriend next to her, also, I've decided. He's just a blob. He's like everything else. She took the skin and left everything else. Did I copy that reference? Actually, I had like a nice pose that I like the look of, and now it's disappeared. Right, copy. That one. See, I think something like this would be cool because you would see all the overlap of the legs and things. Maybe. Because it's like fairly simple as well, like it's not going to be a pain in the butt. I hope anyway, like in theory. It is just like normally anyway, because Skelby, layer hell, Skelby. True love is about sharing, yeah. Maybe that would be funny if, actually. Maybe it would be funny. She just like carries him around in a carrier bag. It's just all the insides. Sorry, I have a coffee. I have a tasty coffee. It's not that tasty actually, it's kind of gross. But that's okay. Let's see. Let me see what other refs there are. I kind of want something with foreshortening. I don't know. I guess I can like mix up a pose of a couple of different things. It's difficult to find one that has the kind of movement that I want. There's a lot I'm looking at where I'm like, that would look cool it would be cool for a study. Maybe. I'll just grab a couple. I'll grab a couple and slap them together like you're supposed to, you know? You don't grab one. You don't grab one reference. You grab a couple. You grab a couple of references and then you try and mix and match together. Also, how are we, clown friend? Hello. What's going on? It is toasty today. Oh, it's the ones that like no, it's giving me ones of people in rubber rings because I was looking that up as well. There's like one art piece I'm thinking of, but there's no way I'm going to be able to find it. I remember someone doing like a time lapse of painting a similar pose and it was very nice and rendered. And I would like to do something like that. I'm sorry, I'm just going to sit here and like chat for a minute while I look for poses. I should have done that before I started. What do you, I guess like laying down, like a laying down pose is maybe easier. I went like a top down view, I think, but not one that's too like top down, I guess. What do you draw in chat, or what are you gonna draw? What are you avoiding drawing? That's my other favorite question. What are you avoiding drawing? Getting ready for calls, yay! You got to do a whole gallop through them. I've got like lines and stuff to do, but I'm gonna do them later. I wanted to stream a little bit first. I've been to the vets with the cat this morning. Or, well, this afternoon. It was like after 12. Okay, I think I'm just gonna use what I've got because these are scrampling my brains. I think. Brain scramplies. I'm in like Pinterest hell now, looking for some funky poses. Good morning. Hello, Doug. How are we? I didn't have time to mess about in the, is that the kind of pose I'm looking for? Like that one? Is that a different, I think that's a different one. I don't know. I'll just catch the flavor and then it will be enough. I just want to catch the flavor. And that's plenty. I don't want to copy a pose exactly. I don't really like doing that if I can help it. It's like a study. It's like a study thing, copying a pose exactly. Or I can't get my brain to not copy a pose exactly if I try and do that, so I try and make myself think about it more. Technically. Let's fix the corner of this too, because there's like the void again over there. I don't like the void. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna find any more that I like the look of. Or I will be scrolling the entire stream anyway, so let's get rid. Is that one kind of, no, it's like a sitting up pose. No, never mind. Never mind, we'll go with what we've got there, and I've got ideas for how I'm gonna render it, I think, but it would be cool to do that outfit with, I don't know about the coat, maybe not the coat, but I will think about it. That would be hell to paint, actually, where it's all human hair. I need to draw in that hat, it's vile. Maybe the bodysuit, to be honest. With a saggy ass at the front. It's like, okay, you know, when you have like the Princess Peach dress, and they have the, it's like this shape, but it's got the little bit of like ruchy fabric, like that, on the side, like a bustle. It's like that, but it's limp ass skin, you know? Limp ass skin. I wonder if I could render like a chibi one of her, actually. Or if it would look terrible. Oh no! It's like, it's that ass crack as well. Yum. Yeah, see, it split right down the middle, but not. No, it's not really turned inside out, is it? Maybe like over here, but not really. No. Not really. Not really. Okay, I'll just merge these, or I'll put them at, I don't like having refs horizontal. They need to be vertical like that, so as I can see them. And then Skelby can hide, because I still don't, I don't know which one I'm gonna do. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I need to like bleh. Can't draw a straight line today. There we go. Let's wake up. Let's wake up a little bit. Ooh, could I do a hair like kind of Mooka? I bet I couldn't. It would stop looking like flamey if I did that, right? I think. I'm just gonna do some shitty pose blocks like. This is gonna look real funny as just the skeleton. And sexy skeleton. Stupid sexy skeletons. Groovy, hello! My CBD came today. Oh, nice. How are we doing? I'm sorry, I was missing Twitch. I was on the same window looking for refs. How are we? What's going on, Groovy? I guess I am just like mimicking that one right now, but yeah, whatever. Whatever. I like that arm at the side actually, like over here, like toot toot too. Banana, yes. That's me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's try our best. Let's try our best. She's supposed to be like thick as well. She's not. Thick with an F. Thick. You know, she's not skinny. Like these girlies. I like them legs too. Is that gonna like spoil what I'm going for? Maybe not actually. I do kind of want that. See, this is why I do figure draw chat, because then I can just like boom, 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 and not think about it too much, you know? Then I can draw sexy skeletons like real fast whenever I want, and no one can stop me. No one can stop me. I can draw all the goddamn sexy skeletons that I want. And you can't do a damn thing about it. Ain't that great? I need that one meme where it's like, careful what you say to me, I can draw you pregnant. I'm an artist, I can draw you pregnant. Careful what you say. Is it gonna rain? Maybe. Ooh. I need more like head tilt, I think. I like the head tilt better than what I'm doing. I was trying to do character design stuff last night, actually. Fighting with it. I'm thinking about it. I wonder if I can make it more of a curve, like around, maybe. She ain't thick enough, she needs a bigger board. She needs a bigger board. Not enough meat. Never enough meat, actually. Never enough ass meat. Yes? Wait, what? Is that were you gonna say something also? What was the banana for? Is it just banana? Did I do something? Did I do something wrong? Call me by my full name, I think I'm in trouble. Them legs. Stinky, not stinky, dinky, dinky legs. Dinky legs. I may have to like scoot also. It's going to be one of those days where I am probably up and down dealing with a cat. She has been to the vets and she has had a appetite something. I forget the word, like appetite enhancer to make her hungry because she's not been wanting to eat or drink very much, the poor thing. She's feeling a bit sick, so I may have to go and like dish out more food if she eats everything that's there. Which I hope she does. Hello, just dropping in to say that is one cute avatar. Thank you. You can make it cuter, chat. You, dear viewers, can make it even cuter. Please mail your skin to the Baban processing factory. You're just horsing. Okay, you need to draw the pregnant meme. Oh. Yup. That's a good meme. I've got a lot of art memes. I keep meaning to put together a what's it? Like a slideshow for the BRB screen, because those are great. I love it when people have those on streams. Mail the skin? Yeah, bonus points if you make the envelope out of skin too. Bonus points. I reckon I can make that pose more curvy as well. It's gonna like ruin the box, but that's okay. I don't know if I should crop some of the body out either. And I might, I don't know if I should extend things. It's really awkward knowing where to crop stuff and if you should like, you know, crop a bit of the elbow to fit more in or something, or like crop the leggy a bit. I usually do that, but let's see. I usually do this and then try different crops. I don't know about that. No, it looks awkward with one side like cropped out. Looks awkward. Maybe like that. Like just have a little bit. Need to know this lore for real. Lovely art so far. Thank you. Have I posted the other? I can show you the other Skelby art that I've done. What do you mean, my wawa in the corner? My wawa. Let me find Skelby. Like full Skelby. Is that her? There she is. Okay. There you go. There's Skelb. There's old Skelb. Old, I don't know. Does she need other names other than Skelby? Just a little bit of skin, chat. Share. Don't be stingy. Stop being stingy with your flesh, chat. Wow. Do you like her? She's like friendly. She likes meeting new people. And I don't know. What else does she like, chat? She's got a funny little dog. There's some lying around. Yeah, it's okay. Listen, everyone's got a little bit lying around. I need, what do they call them? Like the little collection plates that they pass around? Just put the skin in there. It's okay. Pass it along. Put some skin in, pass it along. I think I keep messing up the board. She's supposed to have like a big chunky board. She's not like skinny. I just want to do a nice render, that's all. I feel like my perspective is kind of boring though. Should we make this, should we make it a bit bigger? And then I can try and tidy it up, maybe. Let's put it in a folder. It's a bit less stupid of a move. Those can merge down. This whole folder can... Sorry, but I keep thinking about my days with severe eczema. Oh no! No, I don't want the dead skin. I want the live stuff. I'm gonna do like paper mache. Oh, you know what? I want the dead skin too. We'll do some paper mache. This is like an art stream. Crafts. Arts and crafts. Arts and Dafts. Check out the Arts and Dafts podcast, chat. Do you want a link to it? Next episode. Dead skin paper mache. What kind of stuff do people even paper mache? I know they get the like shaped paper mache animals and like put different patterns on them and stuff. I don't know what else people paper mache. Zayton, hello. What sussy questions? What sussy questions have done? Got an ad to clear my browser history before entering the stream. It knows. It knows. I do ask a lot of questions about anatomy and stuff, I guess. It knows. It knows. Kind of don't like the crop either, now that it is bigger on screen. How are we, Zayton, also? Welcome to the stream. What's going on? Paper mache a balloon to make a house like an up as a kid. To make a house? Oh, to make the up house. I know what you mean. Okay. I read that sentence wrong. I got you. That's cute. I think I made masks and stuff, but they weren't very good. And I don't I don't have the, oh no, I had that little snake hat. I don't know where that went. I paper mache'd a snake hat. I made a Halloween outfit for a stream one time. I remember that. I had a snake hat. It didn't sit on my head very well. I think I had to pin it on. But I did have a snake hat. Why it turned out to be horrible. Aw. I wasted so much glue. So much glue. It takes way too much glue. Can you make glue from like human, actually? Or is that just, I know there's like the whole thing about horses and glue. I think there's rabbit skin glue as well. That's the thing. Can you make it from humans? Can you make human skin glue? Hang on, I don't know what I'm doing here. What am I doing? Not falling for it again, my lips are sealed. No. Okay, what am I doing? Let's try something. I do my usual figure drawing blocks, I think, and then see what happens. See what happens. Try it and see what happens. See if it helps. Chat, what are you drawing? I want to know. What have you learned anything, actually? Have you been learning anything about art? Chat, I would like to hear about it. What you been learning about? I can't like tilt her head too much either because she's got them big old horns as well. Don't she? She do, she do, she do. No drawing 3D models. 3D rigging Minecraft models? Oh. Are you building something? May have to explain to me. I do not Minecraft. Well, only when I use it as like a verb for other such things that are not Minecraft. I do Minecraft, but only when it's not actually Minecraft. Intro animation video for someone? Oh. Nice. Okay, rib coat. I should make a head a bit smaller too, because I want it to be mostly body, I think. I'm drawing boxes. Draw some boxes. Yeah. And then the hips. And then the hips. There's some other like ref sheets of her that I have. I wonder if I can find them quickly. Oh, I can. Here she is. Where's the best place to drag them from? Here. There we go. It's easier to ref the hips. See, she's squishy. She's squishy. A big old butt. Big old squishy butt. Most part of this thing is not the rigging, but the different formats. Oh, like exporting it to different things. Made the horn on a red too. Far forward on one of those, I can see it. And the top of the skull's kind of small too. Not tilting. I tend not to like tilt the pelvis enough. Oh. Trying to get the front of it to swing around. Sexy pose, looking respectfully, yeah. I'm sort of tilting her hips back a little bit more as well to play it up. Oh, we're gonna see the big old coracobrachialis in the chat. I'm probably not gonna render it out because you won't see it in that much detail, but it's there. That's where it lives. That's where it lives. I'm making this too, that's like wider, not tall. I suspect that one side of my ribs like pops out because I always lay on one side to draw also. Like I realized that not long ago. And I think it's kind of funny. Because I didn't think that that's why it was before, but now I'm like, oh yeah, maybe. Because at one point I thought I was having like back problems. Because my ribs were sticking out funny. But no, I guess I just lay on one side too much. Gravity in it, or whatever. Ribs were sticking out, yeah, like, I don't know. They're escaping. They're escaping. They don't want to know. I'm calling an ambulance. How do skellies sleep if they have no eyelids? Oh! Oh, hey. Okay, you know those glasses? You know those glasses where they've got the extra little... They've got like a hinge and another lens on the top that flips up like that. You can open them up and down. That, but like there's an eyeball and eyelids on this top bit or something. Oh, there's just the eyelid like that. Like open. And then it's just the frames and a lens underneath. She could have those, you know, the I want to fall asleep, so I've got printed eyeballs on my glasses. She could have like actual eyeballs on them like this. Like a shutter, yeah, like a shutter. She's just got real eyeballs on her glasses like that. Does makeup on them, like the lashes, yeah. Can't see where the hell she's going, but She could have them, you know. She could probably pop eyeballs into the sockets as well, but I think that takes away from it. I like it when the eyeballs are in different places. Sorry, that's gross. Quiet sip. Just a gentle sip. You hot potatoed yourself? What did you do? Did you get the goth dress that you ordered? What happened? Let me like warpy this around a little bit. I always make the neck too short. Goth dress, yeah. It's cute. It's like Cherry was showing me it. It's like this kind of thing, I think, and it's got the kind of balloon sleeves going on. I think like that. And like it's cute. I like that you guys are getting as bad as me also. Using like random words and phrases as verbs. Like I hot potatoed myself. Yeah, like Wednesday Addams, yeah. What did you do? Is that you? Ooh, hey, that's a nice lipstick color. That's cute. What color is that? That's like very red. It's like pink red, right? Candy apple. So cute. Cherry is adorable and you should be jealous. Just saying. Let's draw the arm bones. This is like actually helpful where I've drawn it before. It's not like the best, but it's helpful. It's helpful. It's like orange red. That's cute. I wish to be adorable like Cherry when I grow up. Yeah, exactly. I'm working on it. Right, so I want the that really helps with the humorous actually, just like blip, 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 blip. Just to block it in once. I'm gonna have to listen to more also because I'm not caught up for study. I'm gonna listen some more later. Zesty R voice. Hey, what's up? Hey. Hey, girl. Girl, how are we? We've got like two girly meetings today, right? I think we do. We're at two girly hangout meetings today that I have to attend. Important girly business chat. Okay, which one is the medial epicondyle? Where's my anatomy book? Which one is the medial epicondyle? Is that the one that the radius sits on? Where is it? Where is it? Show me. Show me. Show me them bones. Where is it? So it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice pictures of the ribcage in here too, actually. Yeah. Ah, ooh. I'm gonna leave this book open because it's very helpful. What is it? Medial epicondyle. Oh, that's the one that you smack and it makes your arm go fuzzy. That's the one. There is the lateral epicondyle, And the radial head of the humerus, where the radius sits. That's another little blip, like in front of it. There's a little kind of ball joint by there. And then you get the top of it. You get the top of it by here. They're more like wobbly than you think as well. There's a whole bunch of wibble wobbles on them. For them pesky muscle attachments. And it's like a hinge joint on that, right? Elbow. Oh yeah, that's where the little medial, that is the medial one, isn't it? I always curve the bones as well, just to make them more like silly looking. Like, I really went for it on them other ones. Okay, what's the little socket called on the thing? Glenoid cavity. Ooh. Okay, we got the little glenoid cavity, and then the rest of the hoodiddly. It's that little coracoidal process around there where it like loopties around. Wow. I'm gonna summon something. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That kind of wants to swing backwards as well, because you would get the deltoid like woo around there. I don't want to deal with the hand yet. That's gonna be a nightmare. Don't want to find out about you. I was drawing Big the Cat the other day. Also. Should I draw more Sonics? Chat. People like the rouge that I drew. What's your favorite language of the country? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, like which country or which language? Big the Cat, huh? Yeah. I mean, I'm probably gonna be biased and say my own one because it's got all the weird like noises that are pretty cool. All the and noises that I quite like. They're pretty cool. Froggy, yeah. Froggy. Mods, hello. How are we? Sexy skeleton time. I hated the Big the Cat stages as a kid. What do you have to do in them? I can't remember. I've seen people play through Sonic games, but I haven't played them myself. So I don't know. Oh, that's the bit where it goes, yeah, like up here, okay. I'm referencing my anatomy book as I'm doing this also to make sure I'm not messing it up too bad. I'm sure there's something I'll be doing wrong, but hey ho. I'll probably use the same kind of thing that I was before. What was that little guy called? What's like the little widge that you get there? He has a name, that little widge. Ziphoid, that's him. Ziphoid. He's looking for the froggy. Speaking language? I'm speaking English, I'm speaking English, we're speaking English. Oh, wait, do you mean which ones do I speak? I can say a few words in Welsh, but that's about it. But yeah, I like Welsh because it sounds just like, I don't know, I guess like TV static noises occasionally. It's pretty harsh. I forget most of that one with the long name, actually. How does that one go? Llanfairgwngich something. Go, go, go. I can never get the middle bit. I can get the start and the end of it right, but never the middle bit. That is harsh to try and say. I'm gonna have to fit the tatas on as well. I'm gonna have to try and fit the tatas. Am I going in the right direction without maybe. And that one's, yeah, that one's to like go down that way a bit, so it kind of tucks in behind the rib cage even. Let's change the name of the stream. Sexy skeleton. Sexy skeleton OC or whatever. There we go. Speaking. Tagalog? I haven't heard of that one. Right, there we go. Am I making her ass too big? Problem's your ass. Problem's your fucking ass. My problem is that song. I don't even know when I started listening to that or when I found it, but it won't leave. It will not leave my head. It's like the little squitty, like, wet noises in the back, too. It's great. That's, you know what I was talking about? Like, this is something I wish I made. And I'm jealous. That's one of them. I'm jealous. I wish I came up with that. I will get the link if anyone wants it. Call it Skulls of Flame. She's called Skelby. She's got a name. Do I want that leg further up? Now I've got to play the game of how much of this do I want to obscure so that I don't have to draw it. That's another thing. How much can I get away with obscuring? Is that boring if I do that with it and don't pull it up any higher? Because I think it's going to cut off like a lot of the hips, right? I think it's going to cut off a lot of the hips. I keep looking for like a second-hand proper skeleton. But I can't find one that is not like, I don't know, miles away. It's not miles away or doesn't cost like an absolute ton. Something ridiculous. You know what? That's what I want to find when I go out hunting for stuff like secondhand. I want to find one in the wild. I want to find one in the wild. Hang on. Okay, how do these like move around each other? Because I forget. Don't show me in this chunk. Because I've got the flat bit on the back, haven't they? Where they rotate around. Have you found any cool stuff in the wild like that? Secondhand chat. I don't know if anyone else goes looking for stuff like that. I do. For fun. I like it when I find stuff that I am looking for cheap. Whose animation? I don't know who that is, sorry. Is that gonna be, is that like an interesting angle? I don't want to make this angle like boring. Okay, and I'm gonna need to, oh, it's this side, isn't it? Yeah, the hoodiddly, the lil hoodiddly, this side. This is starting, this is looking real like sketchy and bad, I think. Do I even want to pull the foot like back that way? Because I might have that sit like underneath the other leg, maybe? I don't know if I'm avoiding foreshortening it too much, maybe. Thinking about where I'm gonna have the flesh on too. Nice realistic drawing, thank you. I should sketch this in over here as well. And then I can do that. I might pull this one like up as well, so it's kind of like foreshortened a bit that way. And then I can add some curve to it. I hope. I'm thinking about maybe doing a long stream also. Not today. Not today. Would you want me to do one at the weekend if I do a long stream, chat? What do you think? Because working on this could be easier on a long stream. And I can just sit and suffer for a while. And be upset. Upset about it. Do I want to foreshorten that more? I don't know if I've even done it enough on that other one. Might need to be taller to fit the legs in. Eight-hour stream, maybe. I don't know if I can deal with 12 hours, but maybe 8-hour stream. Maybe that would be fun. I know I was thinking about doing one at one point where I figured it would be a good idea to do most of it on Twitch and then switch over to Patreon for the rest of it, so that there is kind of movement, hopefully. See, I'm wanting to draw the skin on, but that's not a good idea just yet. I want to put the skin on top and then render that as its own layer. And try and fight with values, I suppose. Let's see if I can get it all to work. Honestly, having that hair like come forward might be cool, so it's going like upwards, like this, and over the face a little bit might be cool. So it's got that movement up like this. I don't know, still kind of sketchy. I want to see if I can get motion in the rib cage, as in the way. Okay, so you stood like that, it's kind of like right? But if you like stretch out, it goes like They move a little bit. They move. There are so many like tiny muscles around the spine and the ribs also. I was looking at it on that one website that let me see if I can link that because it's actually really helpful. I was talking about it in the Patreon Discord. Let's see. Human.biodigital.com. That's it. Here we go. I think that should work. But you can like remove the muscle in layers to see what's going on underneath. So it's got like a slider. Why is this not working? Why is this not working? Hello? Hello? What is wrong with this? Oh, there we go. Got stuck on the eraser. Okay, it's got like a slider like this, and it's got little dots on it, so you can kind of move it along, and it will take layers of muscle off so that you can see what's underneath, and it's pretty cool. Do I have the time lapse on? No, of course I don't. And I haven't saved it as a file either. Let's do that first. I just start sketching and fucking save anything. Right, Skelby. I guess she's just reclining, that's close enough. And it's gotta be a clip file to save the time lapse. Gotta be a clip file to save the time lapse. She's got big old feet. Big old feet. Don't want that color. That arm is gonna get really busy, actually. Okay, where's the elbow? Down there. I'm gonna have to make his spine like crazy bendy again. I really played it up in the ones I've got over at the side over there. It's gonna have to like do like this. I think there was a way I did the ribcage too, where I kind of blocked out the plane like this, and then that dictated like where the curve was. Like, no. It made it a little bit blocky, but it helped to point it out. I think I did a thing too where I like marked out where they should join up, and then I just drew them around, like, and that helped a whole lot because there's got to be a certain number of them. Gotta be a certain number of them, and it's a pain to get it to balance. You'll see this well enough. Let me put it by there so you can see it properly. I gotta be more delicate with like motion in the skin, I think. On characters that ain't buff, because they tend to lean into making everyone buff, because I know where the muscles sit, but it doesn't help. It doesn't always help. It looks kind of goofy. Kind of goofy when everyone's too lumpy. I was doing that the other day with the figure drawing, actually, as well. Yeah, right. So what if we do that, and then we got the foot by there, and then that one swings around that way. You're gonna like see most of it anyway. Most of what's going on. I'm gonna have to put something by here to fill it in. Alright, will look strange. Balance it out. I'll have to draw the tatas as well. This might be another job for the old outline tool. And then I can go in with more line weight afterwards. Are we gonna have a whole lot of, actually, okay. Let's do the angle. Draw the like epicondyles in, and then pull. radius and ulna up from it. I can do that. Yeah, okay. I like drawing the angle of the radius and also the condyles on the ulna so that I can join things up and get the twisting in place where it needs to be. Because sometimes it's a pain. She needs more like chin as well. I'm gonna go and find a skull to rotate to. So that I can get it a bit closer to what I'm going for. That ain't bad. I'm kind of worried that's a bit too like close to the body. It might want to move out a bit more. Maybe. Ooh, no, don't resize it. No. If I move it out like that, and then again, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe like there, and then it's still kind of outways, and then I can pull it down a bit more like that. And then there's at least a bit of a gap over there. This is still messy anyway. Still messy. Okay, then that whole foot is its own problem for later. For dessert. That's a problem for dessert. Right. Do I want to... Oh, no, it's just like a frame here. I can pull that out of the way or remove some. I might do a quick BRB. I guess I don't care if I crop a little bit out, but let's have a bit more. Does that work? I'm worried about the composition, actually, because what do we want? Like that, I suppose. I want that to be what's going on. Like the arm helps because you've got the swirly from it, kind of like that. And then the rest of it swings that way. But then there's like empty space over here and over there. That I will need to fill in. Is the meme swirl real? Oh yeah. Yeah, you know, I've seen people use that with like composition. Also, hello. No, I've used that before as like a composition thing. It works well. That's a good way to cheese things. I think I've done it where I've like overlapped it too. So I've had like one going this way and one, oh my god, one going like the other way like that. So there's like 2 points of focus, but they interact in a swirl. I don't know if I've got a video talking about that somewhere, probably. Thought it was a myth. No? Huh. Wait, how come? No, a lot of people use that as like a composition thing. It works good. I should draw the boobies on a different layer, actually. I guess I do a lot of drawing that kind of thing over the top of what I'm doing anyway, or I will draw the path that I am trying to like direct you to look at in what I'm drawing, and I also tend to do it with like light and dark as well, so and don't know, I guess for example, I'd like light this bit up so that that's more the focus, and then everything else I would try and like lean up into that light. I don't know. Composition in all the stages, not just drawing. It's a whole thing. Okay, there's your tatters. There's your tatters. Little bit of tatter. Do I want to draw the outline of the legs, actually? Do we want to do that? Don't want to make it like too chunky because I want to lean into those skinny shapes. Right, so that's down. Okay, that's down to the hips, and then that's down to the butt because you got the old, what's it called? Colluteus medius, and then it goes down that way. A little bit of fat. I'm sure there's something off about this down here, but we'll see in a minute, I think. Yeah, anyway, there's like the butt as a plane, and then leg muscles, but I don't want to mess with it too much, really. I'll just block the knee out as a thing for now. Like, I don't know how much, I guess, muscle definition I'm really going to get when I start rendering it. I'm trying to think of anything really obvious that has that, like, swirl on it. I'm not sure. Got a bad habit of making everyone too thick, even though she is supposed to be quite thick. It is also a bad habit at the same time. What was that little like swoosh by there called? Let me see, where's the leg? There's so many little muscles in the leg, especially like the top of the leg up to the crotch. It's crazy. So much. Oh, that's my ice bottle. Donk. Vastus medial, I think, where it kind of like pops out at the side. Just get the little fat squidge there too. You don't see it on these skinny ladies though. Not a whole lot anyway. It makes me sad. I want to see it. I want to see the muscle definition. The subtle shapes tend to be more difficult. She should have some clothes on, actually. I wasn't thinking about the clothes. What do I do for the clothes? I guess I have the oh, that's her in the pool. Hang on. Where is she? No, it's my figure drawing. No. Oh, the Mugler bodysuit. Do we want the Mugler bodysuit, or do we want the pasties? Do we want the eyeball pasties and the veins? Like onion skin veins? What do you think, chat? I want to draw one of them, but I'm not sure which is best for this. So that's like a whole swoop around there that I want to catch, and then the top of the Top of the femur. I can kind of draw her with any body shape that I want, really. I might skinny her out some more. I tend to lean too lumpy and chunky by default, because it's easier. It's easier to get the landmarks down. It's easier to draw and get the landmarks down, but don't want to do that like consistently on everyone because it wouldn't make sense. Not everybody built like that. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick BRB. I will not be long though. I will not be long. I'm gonna finish my coffee and I'll be back in a few minutes. Oops, I'm back. Hello. Sorry, that was a long BRB. I had to check on my cat. I had to get her some food. Right. Okay, where are we? Where are we? I'm gonna think about what clothes I wanted to have. I think, and I might move that hand a bit because it's gonna have to maybe foreshorten some more. I don't want too much. Don't want too much extra skin there. I don't think. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. If I get the skeleton okay, the rest should be easy to follow. Easy to follow on from. Okay, I'm gonna leave a head in that alone for now. Let's have a go of, what do we want to have a go of? Another layer for the clothes. I'll reduce this one a bit. I will reduce that one, and I don't know, I'll pick a different colour so it's easier to see. Or I could do this and put like a grey over the top and just reduce it a little bit. That's usually what I do when I've got a sketch. Don't want to like reduce the whole thing. Just put grey layer in and let it go. Do we want to do that outfit? Is that one? I feel like that's going to be too much bother. I'm going to try the Mugler bodysuit. That I'm a bit obsessed with. For obvious reasons. Look at it. Is this going to be awful to figure out, actually? Is this going to be terrible? I don't know, I like the idea of showing some of the rib cage, so I don't want to block that out entirely. Maybe I want to do this and wrap it around and down, and then you've still got a bit going on there. Like invert it so you've got the kind of boob window. Like the black and white is on that one. Maybe. Do that and then swing it over and around on the top of what's here. I'll have to draw where it's like where it's like solid as well, because you would be able to see it through everything. Since she's see-through, you'll be able to see the business over here, which is kind of funny, actually. Let's see the business. I really like designs with like windows in them for some reason, like clothing designs. That seems to be my jam. Especially black and white stuff too, like this. So I like the idea of that being like a human skin. Maybe the lacing would be too much as well. Honestly, the lacing might be too much. Could it be better just to swing it up and around like that, and it can still be like human skin, just what's the word? What's the word? I don't know. Be an example of that. I only know the boob window. Oh, I did. Well, I mean, you can see the mesh like bodysuit. The pale bits are where it's see through. I don't know. I guess I like animal patterns and stuff, but also like windows. Hi, snakes. Hello, Emily. How are we? Oh, hang on. Let me check what that is. Oh, Cherry's hanging out with the cat. Have you seen, I think Diesel to it as well, because I was looking at that one Diesel skirt where it's like this. It's kind of like one big wrap. It's one big wrap like this, and they've got the logo there, so it's like that, but that bit's kind of metallic. And it's like a window in it, but it doesn't, I guess it doesn't really show anything because you've got the other half of the wrap like behind it, but it looks cool. Exhausted, but nothing new. Oh no, I hope you can get a good snooze or some rest. I gotta work on these boobs, they're too small, I think. I've been drawing small boobs. These aren't what I'm going for. I will have to make them bigger. I don't know, you get like the assless chaps, right? With like the ass window. It's not really an ass window. Don't know. There's a lot of, I guess ravewear like that where it's got windows in it. Because they have a lot of the plasticky see-through material. I think it looks cool. Like I say, it's a pain in the ass because of all the layering, but and you gotta draw the shit underneath. You can't just cover it up with clothes. I was the dom and took a late nap yesterday, which kept me awake. Oh no. Okay, so right, what was, I want to do the same thing with the legs. We have the Mugler bodysuit, and then it, I guess, like, around the butt, around the booty. You can see that bit because she's see-through, kind of. You can like almost see the crotch. Almost see it behind there. So this, what does this do? It wraps around that way. So, oh my god. Oh my god. Like diagonal wraps like around a form and also foreshorten in chat. Why? Why am I like this? Internal clock says 6:15-ish. Is a good time to be awake for the day. So it's not normal. The old person switch started. Oh no. Oh no. I know what you mean. Half of the day is already over. See, it would do that and then like, is this gonna look like shit? It's gonna look like shit because I can't draw it properly. I've kind of got it wrapping the other way, haven't I? See, it kind of goes from like outside to in on those. I guess we don't want the big like ass window though. She doesn't need to have the gulchy wilchy like all out. You know, you can kind of see it, but I guess that would have to like fill in so the gulchy wilchy isn't out. It's have to be all out all the way. It would be cool if there was a window like here, actually, like whoop, whoop, as that wraps around. It is just like human skin. It's supposed to be. So like good thing in some respects eventually would have to be up early for school. Oh yeah. You know what? I'm gonna draw it as I go and we'll figure it out. Yeah, she don't need to be having like everything hanging out at all times, you know. You know how it is. Be careful with it. See, it kind of comes below the knees, so that would, like, yeah, it would come from the outside, so it would wrap around. Oh god, you'd see the underside of it as well. Great. 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 And I flavor it. Right? Try and roll it around like that. Is this just gonna look stupid if she's not stood up? I get that impression where it's gonna be hard to follow, like, what's going on with it. It's such a cool idea, though. It's such a cool idea, though. I want to do it. Human skin would be like deer hide. It doesn't quite fold easily like a cotton. Oh. Yeah, it'd be like thick. I mean, not if it's like fresh, right? Because it'd be elastic. Does skin go into rigor mortis as well? Actually, does it like lose elasticity, or is it just the muscles? That's an interesting question. I like leather. Okay, so I want this to, yep. It's basically like ribbons. It's like ribbons of human skin, but the feet are like attached, I guess. The feet, I'm gonna have to draw the feet. Oh god. Maybe she needs some shoes. Maybe she needs some shoes. Uh-oh. It would mean I didn't need to draw the foot bones, actually. Or maybe I can like pull it down like that, so it's just the toesies. Just the toesies. Look up face transplants. Ooh. Thank you, Father. I will. I think I've seen some docos on those. But I wasn't thinking about all that stuff while I was watching them. Shoes, super pointy. What if the toes are like stitched together so they're like one big pointy toe? Where would that even be going over that way? Because yeah. This is a nightmare that I have inflicted on myself. This is even worse. Because you've got the layer of this behind, and then you've got the goop, and then you've got the bone, and then you've got more goop, and then you've got the layer on top. And it's horrible. And I think her legs are kind of short too. I think the legs are kind of short, and she might be a bit wide. I'm gonna have to warp everything around a bit and see if I can like select multiple layers. Okay, that goes from the outside to the inside, like that. And then it rolled around that way, like shoes, feet shoes. Maybe they just want to be pointy like that too on the top. That might look cooler. Oh, that rolls and then over that way. Or it rolls down and like joins there along the back. I don't know. What do you think, chat? I think I'm fighting. I think I'm fighting with it. Like horribly on purpose, as per usual. Let's pull that up here. I will render it like human skin also. Let's have, I think her chest's like too wide, actually. It should be skinny. Possibly. She's not naked. She's just wearing human skin and she's okay. Is she or is she not naked if she's wearing human skin? I don't need to do anything on her face either, do I? I was gonna give her hands so like it goes like that on those as well. So it's kind of twisted around, and then there's gloves. That goes from outside to in as well, so it would go that way. Like this. Like that, and then I can roll it over that way. I'm gonna roll it over the boob. I'm gonna roll it over the boob and swing it down, I think. Yeah, you know what? I like it if it wraps around the shape of the boob. That's cool. May not be received well. What about stitch together dark skin and fair skin? I've done that on some of the other ones. Do you mean to like split it, like bifurcate it? In the design. Didn't I did like a jewel colored one, I think, where it was not jewel as in like shiny. Like oh my god. Wait, where you like okay, where you split it down the middle and it's one color one side and one the oh, I should do like you know the kind of square like 60s dresses like that with a split. That might be cute. How does that want to sit around the arm? Make it more colorful. Yeah. I will probably I like adding the like different undertones that you get in skin, so leaning it into like reds and purples and yellows and blue and playing that up for more flavor as well. And blush just in general. 60s dresses were boxy and terrible. Were they? They do look like really uncomfortable, especially like all the mini skirts from that era. They look very, very uncomfortable. I don't think I could put up with wearing those. They look cool if you're just like standing there and don't have to move around anywhere. They look cool. Fashion, innit? Do I have it in any of these other ones that I did actually? Because yeah, she's got like different colors in that one, so it's kind of like a gradient skin patch. Same with the hair. I didn't draw any on that one. No. Oh, it's the one when she's in the pool. Actually, yeah, I try and do all the skin tones because it makes me think of like cookies. It's like chocolate chip and those little the ones with like the different I want to say values. That's not what I mean. You know what I mean. Different colored cookies. Fashion in it with Skelby. Yeah, that's the one. So, I don't know. It's fashion in it. I guess most of it isn't supposed to be comfortable to move around in. Just looks cool. It's fashion in it. I don't know. I'm not that much of a fashion girly. A little bit, not much. That will be hand. That will be hand later. That will be a hand when I'm done. Oh, that's the, okay, the rest of the boob is over there. It's like, why is it small? Why is it so small? It's fine. That can be, I guess that could be like one chunk. I'm gonna go back through it and tidy it up in a minute. I'm just trying to think about where this is gonna go. And that one wraps in ways like which piece? That one? Yeah, it like doubles over that way. Doubles over that way. So it grabs that, it grabs there and like rolls down and around and then underneath the elbow. That's like lower down actually. It's lower down like dun, 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 dun. There we go. And then it goes over that way, which I'm not gonna see. I don't think. See it go over there. Yeah, there we go. Human flesh. I'm gonna make it a different color too. Oh, you know what? Let's make this very pale so I could, sorry, so I can see it on the top, and then I have the blue of the glow around her underneath. That is just the like skin outline, glowy. I should go in tidy skeleton portion up. Oh yeah, so you can kind of see the outline now. See the outline a bit now. How do I want to go to the next bit? New cat is going to be the death of us? Oh. What's it up to now? Trouble, trouble. Shall we? What should we do? What should we do? What do we do? I'm going to have to draw the skull properly. Thinking about adjusting the knee a little bit, but I think I might leave it. I don't know. When I flip that way, I feel like it looks a bit off. See more on the side of that one. Close you as you walk by. Oh, I need to get Spark's claws trimmed actually. She's supposed to go to the vets again tomorrow. What was I looking for? Oh, Sketchfab. Let me go get Sketchfab. Let's go find that. Find me some 3D models. 3D models to help me with my drawing. Sorry, that is a very loud crunchy noise. Crunchy. Okay, give me like a human skull, please. Thank you. Sketchfab. Wake up, Sketchfab, please. Come on. It's so annoying having like a perfectly good skeleton, but you can't like get it out and look at it because you're using it, you know? You can't just pull that thing out and use it for reference. Okay, is there anywhere I can see this? And it's not gonna get in the way. Ugh. You know what? I'm bringing this onto the other screen. I can only show you guys Clip Studio. I'm not going to grab the whole screen. I want to be able to see Twitch still. Just going to waste, really. Exactly. Exactly. I might have to. Let me think. I'm gonna have to shift my. I'm gonna have to do this. You're gonna have to deal with the void for a hot second. While I have a fight with the skull, I think. Gotta get ready for my onslaught of business calls. I hope they're not too much of a pain in the ass. Go get 'em, Cherry. Go get 'em. Is that like directly in the way now? Great. Great. Okay. Probably need a whole skeleton too. Probably. Do I want to get rid of the rough sketch as well? Because it's still under there. Or is it in here? No, where is it? What? Oh, it is in there. Okay, it's just being a pain. It's just being a pain. Oh, sorry. Crikey. Do we need you? I don't think so. I don't think we need to see that now. Not really. Not really. I'm gonna try and correct what I have as I go as well. Yep. Take that stabilization off. I've been sketching with stabilization on, apparently. Right, but you can touch your face. I can. Too much skin in the way. Too much skin in the way. Can't tell what's going on. This is gonna look like ass now. It's gonna look like ass. Okay, His face is gonna be too long, yeah. Don't think I make the eye sockets big enough. Soften them out too much. Just a little blump over here, a little blump around there. Lump, lump. Don't know how much I should stylize it either, because I don't usually go for like super realistic. I always make that too wobbly as well. Yeah. Psychomatic. It's like she's got chops now. Big old lips. Getting that out of sun. There's like some kind of issue I'm trying to catch that I usually have as well. Them eyeballs. Them eye holes ain't big enough. Let me warp them around a little bit and try and even them out. They should be a bit more like that. They look kind of goofy right now. Goofy. Seam by the. Let's try and catch that seam. Maybe just the chops actually, because it just looks like she's got kissy lips right now. Oh, that's where the like buccal fat sits. It's not that bad. Something does still look goofy though. Something still look goofy. What looks goofy, chat? Roast me. Roast me. Tell me I'm doing a shit job. So I can figure out why. Looking for a bit. Okay, thank you for looking. Thank you for looking. I think the chin's maybe a bit too big, or I need to like loosen. It's like that shape by there is a pain. Because I want some under chin. I want some under chin, and I think I should do that a little bit. Yeah. This thing here. I will do a quick BRB in a minute also and see how my cat is. I'm trying to get her to eat a bunch. So I'm trying to go and top up her food quickly every now and then. Make sure she's still eating. You know what? Let's draw the bottom jaw actually, because I can dip around with the teeth. It's a bit of an overbite. The teeth are always a pain in the ass too. I usually give her some little fangs too, just to fill it out. So fucking goofy when I draw. It's like real fucking goofy. Oh no, no. Don't eye drop. Don't be eye dropping, no color. Is the angle a little bit square? I have to run that up a bit more. Yeah. Just a tiny bit. It's not that bad. Okay, I think it's like the back of the head because I consistently make that like too flat. Is that better? Yeah. It's where it kind of goes out into the bulb at the back where it's a lot bigger and rounder. And I always slap the face on too big. Actually, I might let's put that in a bit more. We want the cheekbones to sticky out. Okay. And a bit bigger. I think. I'll finish doing the teeth and then I'll do a quick BRB. It's not as bad as I thought. Not so bad as I thought it would look. Definitely want to get the little chin indent by here there. And then back that way. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it should be that one. Get the shape by there, and where it's raised up along there, I want to play up. Right, I won't do the teeth in too much detail. I'm gonna do. I don't mind that actually. I will come back and have another look at it, but let me go and do a BRB. Oh, I'm back. Hello. Hello. I had to fuss with the cat again. He's trying to steal your phone away to watch 3 different screens. Oh. There we go. Maybe that nose is a bit too far over, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, it should be a little bit more. Like so. Right. Hello, Goblin. How are we? Hello. Sorry, I've got like hiccups today, like for real hiccups, not the bleh kind of hiccups. Neat skull, thank you. Hello, Black Jam. Also, what's jiggling? A chart. There's the wrestler. Hot potato. Hot potato, Skelby, even. Hot potato, Skelby. I'm gonna make my brush smaller because I'm sick of poking too much at everything. Okay, I want like the middle, and then they're supposed to swing from here and go outy like this. It's a pose. This is maybe too small of a brush. That's like 2 pixels. I'm not even using the full canvas on this yet. I will later. Always like scratchy and sketchy. Back from the weekly trip to the grocers and the butchers. Ooh, those like separate. That's cool. You don't see many like grocers here anymore, which kind of sucks. More realistic style for pinup? Yeah, I'm gonna try. I want to do something better than. Where is she? Hang on. Where did I put? Not that one. That one. I try and do something better than that one. I think. Sorry. Keep moving everything around. Sorry. Let's try and pull that back. Should probably be a bit further back like that actually. And more at that angle actually, like is more accurate probably. I don't know, that still looks off. That still looks a bit off. I think it's quite in the right spot. Maybe like ooh, that. Oh, I was messing on my tablet last night because I was hanging around with the cat. And I've actually more concept art than I thought I did. I need to start compiling it because I have that bad habit of I will draw something and then forget about it and just draw it again. I'll forget that I've done something and just be like, ah well, I'll do it again. Whatever. So I've got a whole bunch of different shit that I need to consolidate, I think. Just all over the place. Fine, you can make a 500 episode Shonen Mag with a realistic Skelby, yeah. Uh-huh. That would be cool, wouldn't it? That'd be kick-ass. You'd read it. You'd fucking read it too, right? Shit talk all you want. You'd read it. I'm losing stuff over here. I'm losing you, chat. Big fan of ground beef and minced chicken. Easy to use for a one-pot dish and lasts a while. I don't need to cook twice a week because of minced meat and veggies. Oh, that does sound good. What kind of stuff do you make with it? I don't know if I've ever had like minced chicken. I'd almost have to for that level of suffering. Yeah, exactly. Oh, so good. It makes you feel like you owe me the attention. Or maybe not good, but just like why? Why would you make yourself suffer like that? Just I guess the curiosity. Maybe. Like why would you do that to yourself? Why would you? How could you? The neck's gonna be awful as well, isn't it? Let's try and block the rest in. Let's try and block the rest in and see if it works. Let's have a go. I'm gonna try and not flip the canvas too much, but it is gonna happen. It is gonna happen. I'm probably gonna make the rib cage a bit smaller too. I think it's too big. I think it's too big by a little bit. Draw my box. No, I'm still making it too big. I want to do that and then I can tidy it up. I'll do that and then I can tidy it up. First thing I started making was this Thai dish, which is either ground beef or minced chicken with basil and Thai chilies. Ooh, that is so nice. I don't think I've ever had Thai food. Actually, that's not really a thing. I know it's like in America, you get a lot of Thai food takeaway, right? Or I hear people talk about it. Usually eat it with a fried egg and rice. Oh god, that sounds nice too. You're making me hungry. You're making me hungry. I've been really hungry these past couple of days. Okay, I'm gonna start needing to count. I'm gonna count the vertebrae. I'm gonna try to. Anyway, I don't know. It does. Okay, let me do that and then like just to get a better idea of it. That effect on a lot of people. I like the tie shape that you get on the sternum. It's nice. I'm sure there's like, is there like one that connects down there? I think so. And then you start to get those little hangers on that are just like down the bottom. Are you hungry every day? Oh, well, you see, I'm a snake, so I only eat like once a month. You know how it is. I do like it when the snakes eat something huge and they just have the very cartoonish, like, bloat in the middle of them. It's like a happy full snake that's like this, you know? And then it's just like, what? Like a speed bump. You can tell it's had a good feed. Oh, give me a pelvis to draw, actually. I need help. Gimme. I don't mind that skull, actually. I'm gonna hate it later, but it's okay. It's easier when you have a 3D model to reference. Craigie snake. Someone I dated told me it was a pain being with me since she was lactose intolerant and I always felt like eating ice cream after talking to me. Where's that gone? Oh, here we go. I lost my pen. I lost my pen. I couldn't find it. Okay, let's try and fix this. Let's try and draw this a little bit nicer. I wasn't too far off. I wasn't too far off with what I was doing. I'm sorry about the void at the side, sorry. I have my refs. I got my refs over on the left. So I had to make the screen kind of smaller. Slowly, slowly. That ribcage ain't too bad now. Right, what do we want? Iliac crust. Ye olde iliac crust. This way. I like pull them in too much because they're kind of just out you like that. Kind of just out you. Aren't they? Do I want to pull this up? Actually, across that way. That's really not like that wide, as in front to back wide. There. They are way smaller than I usually think they are. And the little scootly looks like a, oh, what are they called? Trilobite. Looks like a trilobite. Swings that way. Got a little socket down there. I'm gonna try not to tilt it too far, actually. Baban, hang on. How did you teach yourself anatomy? I have some anatomy books and I like to look through them. I guess also like figure drawing and stuff too. Because first of all, I did a lot of figure drawing, not knowing what I was doing, but that taught me a lot of the landmarks that you can start to memorize. So there's a lot of like bony landmarks where there's not a lot of like fat or the bone's like very close to the surface. And the fat doesn't like pool around it and obscure it usually. So it's like if you're pinching fabric and it drapes off it, right? So you got like the elbow and the forehead, I guess, and like the nose bridge, those little ass dimples, the iliac crest. You've got those, and then once you know where those are, you know what the bones are, and then you can start figuring out like what the muscle attachments are, and how things move. So that was the kind of process that I used, but it doesn't mean you have to. But yeah, I've got some good anatomy books that I like as well. That and what is it? Where did it go? Atlas of Human Anatomy for the Artist by Stephen Rogers Peck is a good one. I'm gonna pull this up because it looks too. I think it's too far down. It should be more like this. Sugoi, yeah. That, and then just you gotta like read it. Like reading the anatomy stuff is suffering, but you've got to do it to understand it. I don't know as much as I would like to either, but I have an interest in it. You just gotta sit there and get like really, really autistic about it, you know? Or sit and cry about it, whichever one like works, but usually the latter begets the former. Like if you start, eventually you're just gonna get really into it, you know? You gotta gaslight yourself into being interested in it. I feel like I'm good with gesture and general figure, like the main proportions and stuff like that, and small and nuance with different body types, lumps and bumps that I'm working on more, yeah. See, that's kind of what I did too, because I focused on that first and just got used to making things really wibbly wobbly. And a lot of my, if you look at my old art, it looks very broken, but there's obviously like clear curves and stuff that I'm trying to catch. There's just not enough. There's not enough like consistent structure to carry it off very well. But I'm going from the direction of like gesture first and then structure, because that's what I like. I like wacky gesture and movement and flow in things. So that was the first thing I focused on. And then, I don't know, if you just draw what you want to draw, you'll eventually get pissed off that you can't execute it in the way that you want to also. And after a while, that should give you the incentive to study if you care about it that much. That's also another way to go about it. Yeah. Color coding parts helps remember things. Yeah. There's a lot of small there's a lot of small shapes in the pelvis that I need to look at more. Also, that I don't know. Okay, this is my idea of fun, like coming up with a character like this that forces me to draw the skeleton. So I'll sit there and draw shit like this for fun. Because I have gaslit myself into liking thinking about anatomy, you know? You just gotta gaslight yourself, chat. You just gotta convince yourself that you're interested in it, you know? Gotta use it to your benefit. Or I guess you could get one of those clicker things that they use to train dogs. You could try that as well. Just like Pavlov yourself a little bit. Been using the Tom Fox book and have been reading it very slowly over the last few months, a little bit every day. Really slow but consistently, hoping it will come together over time. Who? What is that word next? What is that one? I don't even know how to pronounce that one, sorry. I gotta stop sniffling as well. I don't even have a sniffle, I just don't sit properly and I can't breathe. So I sniffle, huff and puff. There we go, that's a little bit better. I feel like it's a bit off still, but I can do this. $100 giant hand. Oh, I remember. Yeah, the one you were telling me about. I remember now. But yeah, you either like sit there and suffer, or you're just sadistic, I guess, in a way that makes you want to draw anatomy. Gotta go have a good stream. Also breathe. Thank you. Have a chill day, Emily. Thank you for coming to the stream. I'm gonna try to. I always talk in sentences that are too long. I gotta calm down, speak slowly. There's no rush. Kind of is, maybe. It's not too big. I think I do generally have like proportion problems as well, because I tend to lean more into flow, or I focus very much on small, wobbly little details, and things end up looking lumpy. Typhon is another bullshit Greek myth final boss monster. Yeah, I drew a Typhon. I guess not that long ago. And what's the other one? What was the other one? I forget. I don't know. I'll look later. Machine that shoots small cookies into your mouth when you do something great. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the one. You gotta like stare at people too, I guess. How do you chat? How do you anatomy? I don't know whose book was it? Tom Fox. What's the Tom Fox book? Because I've not heard of him or his book. I'm interested though. Echidna? I think maybe it was Echidna. I feel like it was someone else, but I'm not sure. I forget the names. I forget the names. Double chocolate chip. I need to make some chocolate chip cookies. That would be tasty. I need to pick some more strawberries actually. The strawberry situation. The strawberry situation is getting out of hand. I gotta pick them and make some more pies. Just get it wrong until I get it right. I mean, that works too. Do I still have my figure drawing? Oh yeah. I guess that's a lot of what I'm doing here is like getting it wrong until I get it right. But like pointing it out also so I know what to lean into. The book title is a mouthful. Anatomy for Artists Drawing Form and Pose. The Ultimate Guide to Drawing Anatomy and Perspective and Pose with Tom Fox Draws. Ah. I'm gonna go and paste it into the thing and see if I can find it anyway. Let's go and see if I can find it anyway. I might just try and draw the skeleton today. Oh. What other ones have I got? I've got that figure drawing for all it's worth by what's his face? What's his name? Loomis. The guy. The dude, the guy. But yeah, a lot of it is in that Atlas of Human Anatomy for the artist, in that one. In that one there's a chart, but I don't mean like a drawing chart. It's like it's like this. And it's like this muscle connects here and here. This muscle connects here and here. So you can reference it in text and it's very helpful. Andrew Loomis, I love his books. That figure drawing one is the only one I have. There's a lot of good perspective stuff in that as well, actually, that I need to go back and look at more. There is also, what's the other one I've got? Let me see if I can pick it up off the shelf. I need to move them all so they're within reach because it makes it a lot easier to talk about them. Where are we? I'm just going to drag them over now. Framed Perspective, Volume 2. Technical drawing for shadows, volume, and characters. That one. That one's a lot thinner than the first one. The first one is a brick. I don't have any shelf room. No, I do. No, I do. There we go. I need to organize the art books into their own space. Creative Illustration by him is a really good book that has more focus on composition and illustrative design. Ooh. Interesting. I like stuff that talks about composition because I feel like you don't see it that often. Is this stuck on the thing again? Yeah. Okay. I like me an ulnar. Ulnars are pretty cool. Goes really well with the Artistic Anatomy lectures by Robert Beverly Hale, which are on YouTube. Ooh. Let me grab that too. Artistic Anatomy lectures. I will dunk that in a search and then get to it after. I might have seen them before, actually. One of the books I'm also currently reading is the same guy who wrote the Frame Perspective books. Oh yeah, what was his name? Marcos Macho Mestra? Probably not pronouncing that right. Okay. These have got like a really weird wobble to them. Also, is that a big fly? I guess that, no, that would like that way a bit more, so they would overlap a bit. They've got all sorts of little like notches so they can overlap actually. Like the radius, it's got like a little blip down there so that this can like swing over the top of the ulnar. It's pretty cool. These are too long also, I need to squinch. Those birds are going nuts. Oh, can you hear them? Can you hear them all the way from the other window? You know what, I'll switch the windows as well while I'm up and wandering. And while I've been up and wandering, here we go, let's open that one. Now you can hear them proper. Oh, he's up on the roof. It's the little blackbird having a shout, bless him. It's a YouTube channel and a few really good videos. Ooh. Interesting. I will have a look at him. I don't think I've looked him up. Past getting the books. He's singing for you, chat. He's very cute. He sits up there a lot and shouts like that. Love his inking, me too. That really annoys me when people can do nice inking in very few brush strokes. What was that one called? I've still got my book here. I want to look at the shoulder blade. Where's it gone? There he is. Coracoidal process, that's what I'm thinking about. Cheeky little coracoidal process. Put it away. Filthy. And then, what was that one? Oh, that one's the acromion. I get that one mixed up with the olecranon process, but I think that is the elbow. Birds making it an ASMR stream, yeah. They're nice, I like them. He's talking to his missus. I don't know where she is. He's talking to his missus, I assume. Is that good? Right, up here, over there. Yeah, okay, see, I want the, like, little gap that you get in here, like, the, you know, and then the neck in the middle. I think that, oh, I'm making it elbow like too long now because I've shortened the rib cage. I've shortened the rib cage, so everything else needs to shift with it because everything sits in relation to everything else. That looks a bit better. She's kind of bent as well. Like, the hips are kind of bent over. I hope it's his missus. I hope he ain't a playbird. Well, if he is, she's gonna know about it because he's flipping loud. He's a tart. Boop, boop, boop. There's a lot of owls out here as well. I'm yet to see one. I'm yet to actually see what kind of owls they are, but they are very active right now. Doing their whole woo do it at night. It's quite funny. They go screeching past the window sometimes at night and just hear them like wee. like Formula One. Just like, is this a different layer? No. Okay, I'm making a mess. I gotta be careful. I want to be careful. Let's draw in. Let's draw some femur. Let's draw some femur. If you see an owl, it means you're about to come into some money. Oh. I'm gonna have to go for a walk before it starts getting dark again, because we've already had the, what's it called? Oh, the solstice. We've already had the solstice, so it's gonna start getting dark again now. I need to go out in the evening and see if I can spot one. Old superstition in my farm. I've heard a lot of stories where people see owls around, like, alien abductions. Used to have barn owls where I lived in California. They since scream like ring wraiths. They're so cute. Seen a million owls. Where's my money? See, there's a lot of bunnies. There's a lot of bunnies around here, so I must assume that the owls are after them. So if I go out at night, I should, or like sunset, I should see owls and I should see bunnies. I should make this bigger on the canvas. Sounds like a glitch in your gamma. Whatever, I'm gonna keep drawing, I don't care. I might give us some different clothes, because I feel like it's too annoying. Need to get customer support for that. Whee! I want some money. I want some money so I can buy a big skeleton. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? And that doesn't link you up there, does it? Hang on, let me flip around in my book a bit. Oh, you know what I'm missing? The flipping angle on it, yeah, because you get the, like, yep, and then this is, like, flat horizontal, but the femur's at an angle. On the lady. So if they're like straight down like this, the bottom has a angle like that. If you hold them straight. At least I don't have to draw this comic. Oh, hire someone else. I remember Sankra talking about that. He was like, I've got a comic, but I don't want to be the one to draw it. I might pay someone else to draw it. I can't remember what his reasoning was for that. How much have you drawn so far? Okay, I guess it's kind of got that angle there, though. I'll leave it as it is. Oh, this bit always balls up, don't I? It's got the little blip by here. The little blippy. And the down to the ankle. And then that seems too big now. Drawing is extremely time intensive and takes skill. It's also time intensive. Yep. 3 chapters and redoing those 3 chapters now. Okay, do I want to, how much do I want to suffer with these feet? How much feet am I willing to suffer? How much in feet? Measured in feet, how much am I willing to suffer? I'm just going to block it in for now because that was something I'm going to deal with afterwards. I don't want to. I don't want to right now. I don't want to. It's the rib cage and the spine that's going to be the worst. It's nice when I don't have to, when I put the clothes over the top and they take up like way more space. That's always more helpful. Ooh, if I can get the legs to like interact here and go like blip around each other, that would be cool too. If. Failure pain dog, similar situation. I was gonna, I don't know. I was watching a video of some guy talking about it, like, with comics specifically, and it's just like, fucking sit down and draw the fucking thing. Then redo it later. It's like, god damn it, you're right. Stop being a weenie, sit down, draw it. Sit and draw. Put a timer on and sit down and draw. You're fucking right. Shut up, you're correct. Shut up. So I need to do that. I need to do that. I was reading something about like how this angle here between the hoops on the pelvis, the wider that is, the easier it is to have baby. More space for baby head pop out, you know? But yeah, I can't wait to block my comic out and then redraw it. Childbearing hips, yep. I don't think I mind these legs so much now. I like the like that. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Kind of funky. Let me have some of my drink, actually. Life has taught me anything, is that if you want to do one thing, you have to do all the things. Oh, what? To get something the way you want it? Do you mean? I guess I'm like that anyway. Like, if I want something, if I can reasonably make it, then I will. I'll, like, learn to make it over, like, getting it, buying it, I guess, paying someone else. Fleshed this out as a music project, and then I had to learn to draw after learning music, and then learning writing and learning paneling. It's just a never-ending like skill hole. Oh, wow, hello. How are we? Is that on that layer? No. Okay, I was drawing the limbs on a different layer so they're easier to control. I think this is getting kind of skinny. Also, final go is animating it. I might have to eat that bowl of nails. Uh-oh. Oh, that's gonna be suffering. Howdy, hello, how are we? Welcome to the stream. What's going on? How are we doing? What do I put on the like bed next to her or whatever? Chat. What do you think would look cool? I don't want to draw the dog again. The dog was worse. I'm not as familiar with dog anatomy because I'm not a furry. I know I was having issues with this elbow actually because that wants to foreshorten. Wants to foreshorten a little bit, and then the epicondyles on the humerus want to sit like that. And then, yeah, I've like pulled some of it in so it's going a bit off from the sketch, but it's okay. Love doing the actual animation process, but when I step out of the bubble and see how little progress has been made, it's very jarring. It is cool. It is cool when you can make things move, though. Like the time to output ratio, yeah. Skeletons are fun to learn about also because it's just different kinds of joints. And once you know how they move around, you can like mess with it pretty easily. Where we were talking about anatomy. It's fun. I love the way the forearms move though, it's like my favorite. It's my favorite. Seeing your stuff move is worth the pain, it's true. Yeah, I don't do animation much either, or really like at all because of that though. So it's just not worth the time. I could paint something, I guess, more rendered in that time if I wanted to. I don't know if I've got anything I would want to put the effort into animating, really. I don't even know if I'd want to do that for comic stuff. Because if you do it once, people are going to expect you to do it again, and I don't know if that's a good precedent to set. Like, maybe not. Maybe I don't want to do it once. It's like a big chunk of a project. It'd be a pain. Not the best draftsman, but I have a knack for timing in animation. I feel like I have trouble with the timing. Is that leg like too big? These legs look fucky. Legs look fucky. Let me mess with them. Let me mess with them a little bit. They don't look right. Oh my days. I'm sorry I'm starting to yawn. It's kicking in. Comic that you shared had some GIF animation in it, didn't it? Which comic? Oh, that Homestuck one? The little one that I did? I say little, there's like 300 pages of it, but it's not like a finished thing, it's just me shitting about. Yeah, but there are maybe like 5 or 6 frames maximum. Really basic stuff, it's not like impressive. Hang on, let me like pull that hand down a bit more because I always make them too high up and they join on weird. Join on strange. Want a little piece of overlap with the face because that'll give it more depth. Oh, that didn't grab. Still in the right layer, yeah. I'll just do that. I'll just draw a flipper hand for now. Let's draw a flipper hand for now. Same with the feet. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I do not want to. Right, where's my underneath? Oh yeah, there you go. I think that's fine now. I can take that one off and yeah, hey, that one. Oh. Yeah, that one. And then what am I looking at? What am I looking at? 1, 2, and then this. 1, 2. And this is its own layer. We can do more on. What's it been? Oh god, it's been 3 hours. It's been 3 hours. I should be able to shit this out in like 30 minutes, ideally. But I think that's a bit too, what's the word? Ambitious. It's a little bit ambitious. When I'm trying to fight it. When I'm trying to fight it, where did my nice references go? There. That's a crow. Did it pick him up? Okay, right. A lot of that is gonna like soften it out anyway. It's like under chin over here. Under chin, like that. Stringies. Animation isn't just animation, it's background, sound effects, music, voice acting. You're gonna learn to voice act it? Compositing. Where's that? Where's that? Hang on. We. Yeah, I can make it skinnier. I'll go with a less curvy build, I think, because that's the kind of shape I've been trying to draw. I'll voice act the girl, sure, yeah. Well, you were talking about the Pokemon movie, I went to watch that actually, and it's like really, it's like jarringly obvious that Ash is voiced by a woman. I don't think people pay attention to that in anime, or like, I don't know, that always seems like really out of place to me. When you can tell it's a woman voice acting the boys. It's a good movie. Most of those things, I'm well aware, lost a decade on the animation rabbit hole. Well aware of what it can do to you. Does it send you loopy trying to learn everything? There's ways to go about it efficiently, even though it's lots of work. I'm going to try and simplify some of these shapes because it's a waking nightmare over here. Even Goku is voice acted by a woman. Even worse, when he groups up, he is still voiced by the same. When he grows up, he is still voiced by the same woman. Japanese. I'm trying to think of one where it's not jarring, but I don't know. Not sure. I find it very distracting in most things that I watch. I get why they do it, but it's It's like very obvious. Naruto is Principal Perry from Lab Rats. I don't know if I've even heard Naruto speak, actually. I don't anime very much. Or I don't, you know, I don't the usual anime. From JoJo's. English Naruto. Also voiced by a woman. That's a kid and an adult. Oh. Unwatchable in English, mostly his voice actor in particular. Okay, well, can I get like a nice swoop in there? Like a nice trapezius to neck swoop, please? That would be cool. Can I actually, the booby need more this way. The booby need more this way. Anime prefer in English or Yu Yu Hakusho and Dragon Ball Z? I won't watch anything unless it's dubbed. Because I'm usually doing other stuff and I want to listen to it. Okay, I don't want to make this like too lumpy and wobbly either because I still need the like tension coming from that way. So like wonder what it does for a love life. Oh no. Sorry, I'm like really pulling this over to the side. Let me move. I'll move the screen over a little bit. It's not so obnoxious. It's just a normal voice, but more high energy. Huh. I'm gonna have to watch them just for context. Okay, and I like the idea of this hair kind of like up that way, like woo, and then maybe not like a comb over, but a little bit like this over the front, maybe, where it's coming up that way from the side. Yeah, I guess. I guess so. Oh, that's gonna roll different now that I've moved that slightly. Okay, like that way. And then I can start pulling this down. Cowboy Bebop is good in English. I have to go back to that. I can't even remember how many episodes of that I watched. It was some. I don't remember how many. One of the greatest animes ever. Cheeky little Kureko Brachialis. Or would it be a bit? I think it'd be a bit higher up because it connects on the doodly by there, the hoodiddly. Goes from the hoodiddly to the top of the arm. I don't know. I forgot the name. What is it? What's it called? No. People say it's even better than the Japanese. Right, two. Japanese apparently prefer the English dub over the Japanese, but in my opinion. Would people want me to do a video about the books that I have actually? Since we're talking about anatomy and stuff. because I could do that. Okay, we want, okay, the butt is like over there, but you wouldn't see as much of it, you'd see more of this. Book list video is always good. Hell yeah. I will have to put one together. Like I say, I'm probably gonna not do like monthly tutorial stuff now because it's just a lot. It's a lot, and I want to work on my stupid comic, I guess. So I will adjust things on the Patreon. Freeran? I don't know how you say that one. I noticed it says Demon Lord in the description and immediately noped out. My favorite vids that Proco video where he went around a con asking artists what their instructional book suggestions were. I got loads of books from that video over time. I'm gonna have to look at that one because I don't think I've seen it. I know that I did that when I was wanting to learn more. I just went looking for people recommending books. I think that butt is like a bit low down, or this is a bit, hang on, let me adjust it because you usually get the, okay, when someone squats you can see the bottom of the pelvis. That's why you get the kind of triangle ass going on. Become a CSP affiliate since you use it and do videos. I seem to be looking for them. That CSP thingy. The one that isn't CSP, the shortcut. Oh, I know what you mean, yeah. The app that's also called Clip Studio Paint, but is different. That they have. I know what you mean. The aftermath is about all the friends who grow old and die. She needs to value time more. Wait, is that like a, that's not a movie, right? Because I remember seeing a movie that was kind of like that. I can't remember the name of it though. I don't remember the name. It was good, but I don't remember the name. Still in the D&D anime category. So I want to, yeah, I guess I want to squish the leg by there. Does anyone know what anime I'm talking about, actually? Because there's like a, or not an anime, but like a movie, anime movie. There's a place where everyone is, I think they're all immortal and they like weave stuff. Like fantasy, not video games pretending to be fantasy stories. Fantasy, not something based on an RPG or MMO. What's the difference? Because I don't know that much about it. Okay, let me like swing that around as a down here. And the belly squish down this way. Down and around the hips. Right, that's better. What kind of thing is fantasy that is not that? Because I guess I don't have a big library in my head of that kind of thing. Okay, that's just the squidge above the hips. She's still kind of chunky, huh? Actual myths and epics don't talk like that. I'm getting that knee. There, that little squish. No. Gwen Saga. Lotus Record of War, Berserk. There's a lot, but they tend to be older. Is it that thing of like everything's kind of homogenizing? The tropes are homogenizing. Lotus War is based on a D&D module. Is that one worth looking at, actually? Because I've never heard of that one. That is new to me. I'm reading Berserk. I haven't got any further in it, though, from the last time I was talking about it. Didn't mention D&D. Oh, it must be where might be what Doug's talking about D&D. Lotus War is a classic. Oh. I don't know why I've never heard of that one. See, let me take a screenshot and I'll make a note. We'll make a note of it. Thank you for the recommendations. Smile, chat. Smile. Stuff with the MMO type of thing never has any real stakes. I think I'm having like hip issues here. I'll come back to it in a minute, but I think I'm definitely having like hip issues. I'm gonna have to look at something. Like those Sword Art Online types. Demon Lord is what the Japanese call the Dark Lord. Is that just what am I trying to say? I forgot what I was gonna say. I guess like the easiest default thing to call it, so it gets used a lot. Stuff like Basilisk. Not heard of Basilisk either. Is that worth looking at? I guess I'm more into like sci-fi stuff. That's more my kind of flavor, but I kind of don't mind as long as the story's good. I don't really care. Ninja Scroll. It's a type of anime I really like. So hang on. I want the like this. Do I? Or they'd like to at least have an idea of where they're going. Like this. First Basilisk is worth a look, not the second series. I think I'm just old. Oh, I was gonna say, is it like where new yeah, I guess like new stuff is kind of making things homogenize and use a lot of the same terms so that people know what it is. The sci-fi and fantasy I like is old. Yeah, it's like hard to find the same kind of stuff that you like now. I don't know if I like that leg. I don't know about that leg. I think that might want to swing in more. Old sci-fi anime is amazing, Baban. Yeah, give me more to look at. I'd have trouble finding anything that's like specifically what I am looking for, I guess. But that's me trying to find shit that's similar to what I'm trying to do. And maybe my stuff's just weird. I don't know. Ancient Magus Bride is good if you want urban fantasy series based on Celtic mythology. Ooh. Thank you. I'm going to take another screenshot in a second and grab these. New stuff is reciting the tropes that existed for a decade. I get you. Vibe is sci-fi you're into? Let me see if I can come up with something you are actually in the mood for. I don't know. I guess I like kind of... I don't know, I like gore. You know what I'm like? I like gore. I like gore and like, maybe zombies. Like, maybe zombies a little bit. Maybe. But a lot of zombie stuff tends to bore me, so I couldn't give you like exact details on what zombie stuff I like, I think. I would have to think about that one. A lot of the stuff that Cherry is talking about with Star Trek that she's watching seems to be in the direction that I'm interested in. SG9. So I need to get onto that. Cyber City? Oh no, 808. Ah. I'll take a look at that too, thank you. Thank you. Not video game fantasy world stuff, takes place in a generic fantasy setting. Main character's OP, but it's mostly a character drama. Oh. Cyber City Odo. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Is an OVA short, just a few episodes, so you can check that out. Ah, sweet. That makes me want to check it more. That makes me want to check it more. I like it when I can watch things very quick. Because then I can watch more. I'm starting to notice that I'm doing the thing where I will check something out and pay attention to it for a hot second and get an idea of what's going on with it, and then decide if I want to like continue. Oh, you know what? That's actually not a bad way of shorthanding that, like because then it starts to lean into where you have the deltoid on the top. Star Blazers, Space Battleship Yamamoto 2199 is really good if you want some Star Trekky stuff. Nice! Thank you. Thank you. I may go in a hot second also because it is feeding time at the zoo. And I'm gonna have to check on my cat. I bought a whole chicken for her, so she's been chowing down. She's been eating good. She's been not very well. She's been feeling not very well. She's going back to the vets tomorrow. For some blood tests. I like that hair, that's cool. I am tempted to do like Muka hair and do this, but I don't think it will work with the flame shapes. I might be able to get it too if I poked at it more. I like that. Some people really play it up where they'll do like a whole bunch of kind of smoke wobbles like this in different stuff, and it looks pretty cool. Character drama reference and tropes that exist for a decade. I might check it out actually if it's like a character drama because I might be interested in that. I will stick my nose in at least and have a sniff and see if it's see if it's the kind of thing I'm interested in. I'm just kind of I don't know. I'm trying to like blast through a bunch of stuff and see what I like because I'm noticing in the things that I'm interested in. It's things that I can track back to, like, oh, this is a thing I was thinking about for my comic, and they're handling it in like a different way, but it's still interesting. I might enjoy Ancient Magnus Bride. It gets pretty dark in places. It's not a fluffy romance. Also very character drama. Ah, see that makes me interested because I don't really give a shit about romance. Like I can't get into it at all. But I like the character drama stuff. Like the interpersonal bullshit, especially when it plays into some kind of plot. Very nice. Cowboy Bebop too. Nice. Based on the gore and horror you like, I think you like a lot of 80s and 80s OVA stuff. Nice. Yeah, I will, you know, I'm gonna watch some of these later if I've got some time. If I have time around girls' night, actually. Girls' night. I'm hanging out with the girlies after. I need to cook food first, though. I'm gonna scoot chat. I've got some of the skeleton done anyway. Oh, 80s and 90s. Okie dokie. Right, I'm gonna scoot. I will see yous another day when I'm back. Well, like tomorrow, probably. I mean, it's gonna be tomorrow, isn't it? Right? I'll see you then. Ta-da!